do, and we need the help of a very special guest. Kato, where are you? So Kato has been coming to PRC shows even before we were cool. So we're very excited that she's going to come join us for this last part of the show. Oh, very recent. Yeah. So the way this last part of the show is going to work is just like how your guys' suggestions inspired us to do scenes. You're going to shout out a couple of suggestions that are going to inspire Kato to tell a real story from her actual true life, and then we are going to use that story to do some scenes of our own. It's a little slower pace from what we did before. It's a lot of fun. Are you ready? Yeah. We're very excited to have you. All right, so just call out any word at all that could inspire a story.
Lesbianism.
Great.
Roommate.
Car wreck.
Roommate. I'll go with roommate.
Car wreck.
Tarmac?
No, car wreck or like an accident with a bike, something like that.
I'm gonna go for roommate.
Yeah, roommate!
Roommate. Okay, so about a year ago, slightly more than a year ago, the day before I was supposed to go to college.
Jedi! As I look at the little fluffy Moby Dick plush toy, covered in some sort of ooze it was. Do you have to wear that helmet when you're talking to me?
I'm ashamed.
Right out with it then.
I have a confession.
I'll go lenient on you if you confess.
I like this drink. Hold on. I like this drink. Another.
That drink, son.
It's this drink right here.
Oh, that's alcohol. So you're compounding this to be worse and worse. Now you just...
Officer, I can explain, okay? I have a secret, also, that I think will enlighten this situation.
You don't have to take a bullet for me.
I want to sing from the rooftops. I want to be heard. I can't wear a mouse head anymore.
That was some beautiful yodeling.
No touching the mouse.
Her
You guys have a
beautiful...
career?
It's awakened something inside of me. I don't want to run around here and tell people what they can and can't do anymore. I want to join you in the Alps, and I'm not their son. I'm a free man, free to do as I please.
Come with us.
Did you wash your hands though?
I did. It's wet because they're gloves. If you wash your hands wearing your costume
Does he
gloves,
always talk to you with this giant thing on
it's
his
gonna
head?
stay wet.
You
It's
have
science.
Look, we got yodeling to do. If you want to say something, spit it out.
I have one last thing to say, and it's for the both of you to hear. Would you like to hear it as me, or as the mouse?
I feel like they've become one.
Yes.
Okay. Look around you. If we were to take a boat anywhere, we would not fall off the face of the earth because the world is round. The world is round. This world is round.
That's great.
It's
I have an urge to do something right now. But I don't feel like it would be professionally appropriate. We're going to have to go get
Okay, let's go yodel then.
Let's thank everyone for this wonderful game, and start on to the last
Yeah, so we have one last thing we're going to do, and we need the help of a very special guest. Kato, where are you? So Kato has been coming to PRC shows even before we were cool. So we're very excited that she's going to come join us for this last part of the show. Oh, very recent. Yeah. So the way this last part of the show is going to work is just like how your guys' suggestions inspired us to do scenes. You're going to shout out a couple of suggestions that are going to inspire Kato to tell a real story from her actual true life, and then we are going to use that story to do some scenes of our own. a little slower pace from what we did before. It's a lot of fun. Are you ready? We're very excited to have you. All right, so just call out any word at all that could inspire a story.
Lesbianism.
Great.
Roommate.
Car wreck.
Roommate. Roommate. I'll go with roommate.
Car wreck.
Tarmac?
No, car wreck or like an accident with a bike, something like that.
I'm gonna go for roommate.
Okay.
Yeah, roommate!
Roommate. Okay, so about a year ago, slightly more than a year ago, the day before I was supposed to go to college here, I got assigned a roommate, and her name was Marissa Moreno. And you know, as everybody does before they meet somebody that they're going to have to spend time with, you go Facebook stalk this individual. So I did my last night in Amsterdam with all my friends, and we just looked at all her pictures. And there's one picture of her in a blue prom dress, and I was like, oh god, this is awful, because you know, she looked all cool and collected and Californian, and it was just, it seemed to me was like, I'm going to be forever that loser roommate that lives with the cool one. So on this 12-hour flight, in my dreams, she becomes, you know, like everything in the world that's cool in my mind. And so when I finally get to Shanghai, and it's 42 degrees, and it's awful, it was literally awful here, it was warm and disgusting, I looked like shit, and I felt horrible. I get off the plane, and I walk out through the, you know, customs, and there I see her. And now, you could do the sort of polite thing where you're like, hi, I'm your roommate, nice to meet you, but my sort of inner Amsterdam mean girl came out and was like, well, I'm so terrified of this girl, so incredibly terrified that the only way to tackle the situation is to be more terrified. So, you know, I do my little like sweaty swag because you know, it was kind of nasty at that point. And I woke up to her and I raised my one eyebrow and I say, so, you're my roommate. And inside I'm dying because it seemed so incredibly scary and I was terrified of this girl. And we never spoke about this ever again until like 4 months in, we speak about the first time we met and she was like, and she tells me that she was so terrified of me. More terrified so than I was of her. And still to the day, there's, you know, it all worked out fine. But I still sometimes dream of her in a scary blue prom dress, which is all like, ooh, American girl.
Thank you very much. Oh my goodness.
Scary, huh?
Very scary.
Yeah, hi, I'm your roommate.
Oh my god, yeah. Is that your...
Just someone I hired.
Give me on! Wait! No, what happened?
I'll protect you.
Alright, I'm terrified! Oh my god, you were really scary.
Oh, no, it's the people around you should be afraid of. I'm here to protect you from them.
But you brought them here.
Oh, no, they just happen to be hired by me.
To frighten me?
Yes.
Okay, so we've settled that.
Yeah.
Well, you can...
You're afraid of me, right?
Yeah, you just had me attacked and mugged. Why would you do that? How much does that cost?
$45.
Why can't we just be friends?
Oh, we are going to be friends, but I just want you to feel comfortable and know who's...
I don't feel comfortable in any way.
I just want you to feel totally assured that I'm in power here, right? You're afraid of me. I'm the cool roommate who hires muggers and people who hit you.
Also, we have multiple entrances to our apartment.
Yeah.
To run through hallway.
Yeah, I've, had to carve just a hole in the wall here, but...
Okay. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to embrace the college experience, so I'm not going to be afraid of you, or I am going to be afraid of you, whatever you want. Oh my Jesus! That was...
I missed on purpose.
Oh my God!
I don't have to next time.
Okay. I need to get transferred out of this room because it is like a dungeon of horror in here, okay? This is not okay.
What are you talking about? I'm just trying to, I'm afraid you...
Okay, so, God, we're not even 24 hours into the semester, and you're wanting to transfer out of your room already?
I am freaking out.
Okay, what's going on?
There are muggers, there's a bow and arrow thing, there's I think a hunter, and... Oh my gosh! Wait! How did you know I was in here?
No, that was me. That's Boris. I hired Boris to come in here.
I thought counseling was a safe space.
Well, it is. I'll protect you.
Here, I brought you coffee.
It's okay, I'll protect you. It's a safe space.
I don't like this. Did I accidentally go to jail and not college?
No, this is college.
So you'll be spending week in college cells, Boris.
I thought I had a roommate. I don't want to live with you.
This is solitary rooming.
What did I
And
do?
by solitary, I mean two of us.
I don't know what I
What
did.
is confusing? This small space, you are here with me,
Don't I have to go to
dot,
class?
dot, dot.
So, I hear that you want to transfer
I
to
need to go
NYU,
anywhere.
New York.
Anywhere.
And, we were just wondering if you could tell us why you left NYU Shanghai after 36 years. Oh, Susan, could I get some coffee too?
Twilight Zone of...
That is a beautiful picture of kids.
Oh, thank you. That's on the beach last
Oh, I have to go. I can't tell you why. I have to go.
Oh my God, it sounds like something happened. I mean, should we be aware? Is this
Yes.
NYU
No.
parent
I
organization?
don't know.
Here is NYU New York. In Shanghai, it is great. Giving coffee, intimidating, occasional kidnapping. I just want to know how is workplace on the other side of ocean.
In New York City?
Yes.
It's great. We just, we mug. We play the...
Oh,
Hey.
Susan!
Boris!
Good to see you.
Nice.
Where
to
I
see
missed
you.
on purpose
Close,
again.
eh?
I wasn't scared.
Oh my God, Brian, I'm going to college tomorrow. Thank you so much for meeting me this far. I'm going to college tomorrow, and thanks.
Those better be Sprites.
Listen, I got the name of my roommate, and I got a Facebook stalker, and I don't want to do it alone. I'm really, really scared.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, Bethany.
No,
Yeah.
you're my best friend. Okay.
Let's get to stalking.
All right, so her name is Marissa Morito. Wait, that's just the name.
It's alliteration. You never two M's? Like already that's shady. I feel like that's parents who don't really care about their kid. Go on. Give them a name.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Something I should be worried about. Okay, so I
No,
should be
it's, I
worried
mean, it's not too big. It's not
that
too
her
big.
parents don't
I mean,
care
probably.
about her.
Let's just go on.
All right,
I mean, that's
okay.
not a foolproof thing. That's just like
All
50% she's
Okay.
a sociopath.
Okay, look at her profile picture. I feel a little bit intimidated. That is her on the runway at Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah.
I'm a little, like, that's really cool, isn't it?
Well, if you're gonna look closer in the picture, you're gonna see that she's third in row. And if you know anything about fashion catwalks, the third in a row is where you're gonna put your landmine or your ugly one. So what I'm gonna go ahead and deduce from this is that she's crippled with feelings of inadequacy and probably strived to be a model, but right now is just barely hanging on to her position. And this is what label is this? Jacques Jean Gaultier? Yeah, that's a third tier fashion label.
You were inferring a lot from Facebook profile.
Your Facebook profile picture is you shouting to the world, "This is who I am."
I should really rethink my...
Wait, have you seen mine? Look at mine. See, there I am. I've got on my American flag cape, and
And
I'm,
a pair of tidy whities.
yeah. And so I think that sums me up.
It's great to finally meet you in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, your profile picture was super great.
Yeah. Probably, right?
Thank
And
you.
a Budweiser for you.
Thanks.
I'm actually old enough to drink.
Wow, I don't want you to think I'm advantage of you.
Anyway, so the reason I clicked on your profile, to be honest, is I really love that American flag.
And there's an eagle flying over his head.
I mean, have you always been so patriotic?
Pretty much, not now, Steven. Not now. You know, what can I say? Just sort of, it's always just come to me. It fall in my lap, like,
I mean, we have these fireworks that we're ready to go with them whenever you want.
I told you that I would nod when it was time
Okay,
to.
okay, all right.
It's gonna be a fireworks show?
Yeah, you know, I like to end every date with sort of a display of patriotic fervor, you know, like just, you know, either shoot off fireworks or, you know, have a lecture on the failings of communism.
How long are your dates usually?
Well, the actual date part, maybe an hour. The finale can go anywhere from 2 to 6 hours.
We take you to hour 5.
Wait, you're gonna want to see this. Look. Oh, yeah. Watch the eagle and oh yeah.
I know you trained your eagle, it's really impressive.
Yeah.
But it must be dizzy. I'm dizzy just watching him.
I'm George Washington.
Oh, George, how did you get
You
here?
hired actors?
Actors.
I really have to go home.
407 years ago,
Oh boy, I love this part of
our
history.
great nation set forth on this here
Oh my God.
hallowed ground of
Where's the
slavery.
Look, Abe, we're gonna have to have a little talk.
Okay, let me take off my hat and my beard.
Yeah. So like, I'm gonna realize it's not a bad depiction of possibly our greatest president, but
Oh, let me put that. If you like the depiction so much, so you should stand by my hat and the beard. Back on, yes?
what's, you're 5'5". And I want to achieve a level of verisimilitude in my date finales that I'm really not feeling right now.
I should do it on tippy toes, is what you're saying.
Well, I have to sit in a wheelchair. I'm FDR.
But you're like clearly, I don't know what's wrong with you, but it's not polio wrong.
What do you mean? I'm Millard Fillmore.
And we're back at Paris Fashion Week, everybody. Our next line comes from a very patriotic American introducing his new line of president's clothes. Who's first down the aisle? Wonderful. And number 2.
No, that was not the beginning.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
Yeah, I think first up, I know everybody these days in Paris is really aching for a return to the pantaloons, so I give you Thomas Jefferson. I designed these pantaloons for a modern audience, so if you'll see on the side, they do have cargo pockets.
Wow. Form meets function. I like that.
All right, TJ, you can skedaddle. All right, I think when you really think U.S. president and fashion, I think everybody in their mind immediately goes to James Garfield.
Yeah, mine does.
Don't shoot.
So what we've got here is a jacket with tails, and if you see here, we got some nice little Kevlar flaps. Yeah, it's functional.
Sorry, just a
and
second.
fashionable.
I'm Millard Fillmore, people!
Yeah, that was he does that even when I ask him not to.
Great.
And lastly, you know, do you just want to introduce yourself?
I would love to.
Okay, I'm just gonna let this
We've
one
all
speak
got
for
high
itself.
expectations for the third in the runway show.
You're probably expecting something great right now.
Landmine.
I am
You're ruining this.
a president. Al Gore. I'm Al Gore.
Listen, I saw Paris Fashion Week and it was great. But
Really?
yeah, it was great.
You were the last
grasp it.
Listen, I'm the New York Times. I'm the head critic of, and I thought it was a fashion, by the way. Normally I finish that sentence, but I'm so excited about this idea.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, I think it's so great. But, you know, we did have the typical fashion show slip up, which was the person in the third position was terrible. So what I
My
think,
regular couldn't come and I had to get this.
well, everyone knows in
Fill in.
fashion that the person who walks third on the runway anyway is always terrible and ugly. It's a well-known thing in the fashion world.
Name starts with 2 N's. Who does that anymore?
Well, I'm thinking for your next show, you skip number 3 and go straight to number 4.
What you're saying is highly unorthodox.
So you, yes, I know it's highly
This will
unorthodox.
shake the fashion industry to its very core.
Well, I'm aware of this. I thought that was what you were going with.
Do what she says. Okay, that's
Susan,
good.
can I get a coffee?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I take mine with out.
Finally, my date is over. Because you were killed just now.